Good morning, students. Students, our today's topic is online transactions. Online transaction. What is an online transaction? It is a payment method in which money transfer is through the electronic mode, or we can say online transaction is a payment method in which transfer of fund or money happens online over electronic fund transfer. Almost all of you are aware of online transactions nowadays. आप सबके पेरेंट्स ज़्यादातर ऑनलाइन ट्रांजैक्शंस ड्यूरिंग दिस कोविड-19 पैंडमिक मोस्टली कर रहे होंगे. So we will discuss in detail this online transactions topic. Online transaction process, it is a secure and password protected. Online transactions can be done using computer, either desktop computer, laptop computer or mobiles. Mostly mobiles are being used for the online transactions. Students, online transactions mostly are done in case of online shopping or some reservation or to transfer the funds, as we have discussed. So first of all, we will discuss what an online shopping is. Almost all of you are aware what is online shopping, but we will discuss in detail what an online shopping is, what is the requirement if you have to do online shopping, what are the advantages or disadvantages of online shopping. So first of all, online shopping. Online shopping is a form of electronic commerce which allows consumers or the customers to buy goods or services from the seller over the internet using a web browser. In this definition, we had a term electronic commerce. What is electronic commerce? Electronic commerce means online commercial activity or online trading. In other words, we can say buying or, or selling something, either goods or services, along with the power of internet. That is electronic commerce. Electronic commerce, it was first started by exchanging the information online. That is known as electronic data interchange. From our homes or offices, for almost everything, electronic data interchange can be of games, movies, electronic products, or anything else. And electronic commerce is buying or selling any type of a product, whether it's a software, whether it's a hardware. You can say electronic product, home appliances, electronic item, or um, daily use daily usage things, etc. What we require for the online shopping? First of all, we should have a computer or a smartphone. Then we need an internet connection which should be active. Apart from that, we should have a web browser. Web browser, as you know, that is a software. It is a application software. You can use any browser, Mozilla, Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, anyone. Apart from that, a debit card or a credit card. If credit card or debit card is not there, or you don't want to use, then internet banking facility should be there. So these are the main requirements for online shopping. Popular online transaction websites. Amazon.com. Amazon.com is an online shopping portal to buy consumer products. A wide variety of products are available from which we can choose and place the order. Then Flipkart. Flipkart is also an online shopping portal to buy consumer product. Apart from Amazon.com and Flipkart, there is eBay. eBay is an online portal for buying and selling goods, just like Flipkart and Amazon.com. Apart from buying consumer products, we can do online transactions for some other purposes also. So one portal is there, IRCTC. IRCTC is an online portal for booking flight and train tickets. We will discuss IRCTC in detail in this session only, that how to book train tickets. Then Redbus. Redbus is also very famous portal to book bus tickets. Buses, mainly the deluxe buses. So, apart from that, number of other portals are there nowadays for online shopping or online transactions which we use. Advantages of online shopping. First is convenience. Convenience of shopping is there when the customer does not have to go to the store physically. Then at any time he can purchase any item from any part of the world, and he does not have to stand up in a queue to pay for the product, and even the payment can be done from any part of the world. So it is very convenient for the persons who are very busy and cannot go to the stores to buy the products. Another advantage is information and customer reviews. If someone has to purchase any item, then information about that item is available online. Not only the information, even the reviews of the customers who have used that products is also there. For example, someone has to purchase an electronic item, and he does not have an idea that about the particular model, that how it works, or uh, what is the review of others. Then if he is doing online shopping, then he can view the reviews of other customers also, so that he can decide whether to choose that product or not. Then no compulsive shopping. Generally, if we go on the stores to purchase some items, then some salesmen are there. Suppose we have to purchase a refrigerator or a microwave, then some salesmen are there, and they try to convince the customer for the particular model, or for the particular object, for the particular uh, product. And sometime the customer gets convinced, and even if he does not need that product, that but because of the convincing power of the salesman, shopping shopping can be done by the customer. So in case of online shopping, this will not happen, so we can say no compulsive shopping is there. Then another advantage is price and selection. Online, in case of online shopping, products have the reasonable prices. The reason is product reaches to the customer directly from the manufacturer or the seller, and because of that, because middlemans are not there, there will be discount, you can say, or the price of the product will be lesser sometimes. Then cost cutting. Cost cutting means number of offers are there on some of the sites, so we can save the cost on some products or some services also. What are those services? We will discuss later on. Then it is time saving. Sometime if we have to buy some product and we have to uh, go for a particular geographical location to buy that product, that time of traveling is saved if we are doing the online shopping. Another major advantage is no need to carry cash. There is no need to carry cash from home for the shopping, and sometimes huge cash is required. Then the fear of losing is also there, or you can say safety fear. We need safety if we are having a cash in lump sum, so that fear is not there. Then another advantage is even small companies can go global. Small companies, how they can go global? Some companies or some, let us take an example of some handicraft company. Suppose a company in a Jaipur, in a small village, is making some handicraft and is selling some products. Then then the persons nearby can purchase the products, but the their products will be popular, no doubt, all over the world. But if online shopping facility is not available, then that product cannot go global. But in case of online shopping, the products at the small geographical locations can also go global, and that can be popular and that can be sold easily. So that is another advantage of e-commerce, we can say. And even the customer can buy the product from that particular small village. That is also the advantage of online shopping. As coin has two faces, online shopping has a number of advantages, but it has disadvantages too. So let us discuss what are the disadvantages of online shopping. First disadvantage is it does not give us a personal touch of shopping, and the fun of trying clothes, cosmetics, or fun of going outside is not there if we are doing the online shopping. Another disadvantage is data security. Making payments online is not completely safe. There are number of sites which are not secure. So there is a possibility of the leakage of banking details. No doubt there are securities available on the reliable sites, but some unreliable sites are there. If we are using those unsecured sites for the shopping, then our data, personal data, is at a risk. Then huge risk of online fraud is there. Some sites sell products at a very low price, but quality of the product is not good. And these type of the sites sometimes close down unexpectedly after taking the payment for items from the number of customers. So online fraud risk is always there. We should always shop from the reliable sites. Another disadvantage is if a website does not offer the free shipping, then shipping cost is hidden sometimes along with the cost of the product. So That is not the advantage for the customer, that is the disadvantage for the customer. One more disadvantage of online shopping is hassle in returning the product. Sometimes our product is not up to mark and the customer want to return the product, but in their policies returning product is not there, or refund or exchange of item is very difficult in from some of the sites. So these are the disadvantages of online shopping. But nowadays we can say online shopping or online transactions are being done by almost every person. So we will discuss uh, online transactions or online shopping through Flipkart in the next session. Apart from online transaction using Flipkart, we will discuss online transactions for booking the rail tickets also in the next session. That's all for this session. At the end of this session only, I can say that stay secure when buying online. Thank you.